Hello, today I'm going to be talking about selection type identification. So this is about natural selection and evolution, and it talks about the types of selection we have shown here in this image in these two paragraphs. And then down here we have some scenarios, and you're going to tell me for each scenario which type of selection it is. So it's going to be one of these three types. Now, what we want to do is figure out, you'll see that each one of these says trait down at the bottom. So we want to figure out what the extremes are. For instance, there might be a population of mice, and they might go from white fur all the way to brown fur, right? And everything in the middle is a combination of those two, right? A little white, a little brown, kind of like tan in the middle, and then going more brown this way. Well, in stabilizing selection, it's saying the white mice and the brown mice are not going to live and produce offspring. The best ones in that environment are the tan ones right in the middle. So stabilizing selection is going to get rid of these ends and make more and more of these tan ones because they're the ones that survive. With directional selection, it's pushed towards one of the extremes. So one of the extremes is more likely to cause those individuals to survive. So that trait gets selected for and becomes more common. That's directional, going one way. And then with disruptive, that chooses the two extremes. So in our example over here with the mice, the white and brown, if it was disruptive selection, the tan mice would be the ones that were less likely to survive in their environment, and the white and the brown, for whatever reason, would be more likely to survive. So we get more of those traits or more of those numbers. Now there's a bunch of different scenarios here, but they're all based on this basic idea. So let's look at one together. In a population of Arctic hares, so rabbits, right? Individuals with very short hair, one of the extremes, often freeze during the harsh winter months, while those with extremely long fur tend to overheat during the brief but intense summer. Over time, most hares are born with medium length fur that provides enough insulation in winter without causing overheating in summer. So, which of these three are the ones that are best suited for their environment? In this particular case, it looks like the medium length, right? Because they don't get too hot and they don't get too cold. So if it's the medium length that are being selected for, the best able to survive, that would be stabilizing selection, because that's the medium one, not the extremes. So in this case, I'll just write stabilizing. And you're going to do that for the rest of these examples, both on this page and on this page. And if you need any help, just let me know. Thank you very much.